Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are watching episode 50 of Fullmetal Alchemist, Brotherhood. We're just chugging along, and I will be so sad when this series ends. It's just like one of those things I look forward to watching every single time because like there's just so much good in it, whether it's the animation, the storytelling, the characterization, the voice acting, all of it. Stuff that I never seen coming, stuff that like is emotionally penetrative every single time. It just like makes me catch my breath at like how I can care for these characters. And I know a lot of people said like, oh, this is your first anime? You're starting with this? It's one of the best, so good choice, but you might be let down by other stuff. And to that I say is, yeah. Like I watch so many good things, but there's so many things that don't capture this essence, like Avatar: The Last Airbender. Now I know they're completely different shows, but like the story was so good and the animation was good. The voice acting was amazing. Like the way that I felt about characters throughout the story was so amazing. And that's how I feel about this, you know, and I if this was so common and so frequent, then it wouldn't be as amazing as it is. So I definitely love that I started with this story. Now I know that we've got the Promise Day, that we're already there, that the eclipse is happening. I don't know what that has to really do with anything other than the Dragon's Pulse, maybe? I don't know why they would wait for it. I'm sure Father might explain that and he might not. Pride might end up saying it in a, explanation to Al. It seemed like Pride was like kind of at least giving him the hint that like, he cared about having a mother and that it was new to him. And, that might be a way to get into Pride. It might be a way to get into Bradley a little bit. To take the damn helmet away from him, he's sending a code or something. Anything that if he's not just sitting there, just staring into the darkness, he's causing trouble and we need to be worried. That's how I see Pride. And let's see, Fu is off to Central to kind of do reconnaissance. Scar and our entire group are working together with Ed and Hohenheim. I cannot believe I'm saying those words out loud. But we're all working together. There's an Ishvalan contingent or an army, if you will, that is holed up on the edge of the city. We got Roy with the Führer's wife, with Hawkeye being shot at on commands from Central, that the only person they need alive is Roy Mustang. I don't think that's going to be the case. I think Hawkeye is going to be like, sa, 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 but with pew, 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 pews. I should have just did pew, 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 pew. But anyway, neither here nor there. What is this called? Upheaval in Central. I don't know if this is going to be the new one with the new song or if this is going to be the last one, because it seems to be that I do it in twos. And I was like, why would it split it up 1-1? So I might still have the old song at the beginning of this one, which means that the next episode will be the new season. And I cannot watch any more tonight. So this is going to be it. This is going to be it for a while. And that sucks. So guys, let's get into it. It's going to be a cliffhanger. I just know it. This means it's the finale. Great. Now I have to wait to watch the next couple episodes for a while. It sucks. Savor the flavor. Savor the flavor. You know what? I just have to tell you guys, you're very lucky that this isn't in English, because I 100% would be butchering this and singing along to it every single time if I knew the words. Just saying. So good.
The only one we need alive is Mustang. Kill the rest.
Oh. 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 Ha ha.
You told them to kill everyone except Mustang, so that was a direct order to kill the Fuhrer's wife, then?
Mm-hmm.
Has my husband, has our country betrayed him? Or is it, has my husband chosen to abandon me?
I don't know.
Yeah, thank you for saying it that way, Roy.
No matter which one, I promise that we'll protect your life. And once the dust has settled, you can be the one to tell our country that we were always on their side.
It's always Bradley's wife. Do we get a name for her?
Be glad that we're not from Briggs. This would be a kill shot. What?
Yeah, you gotta leave him with an injury.
You sure are popular, Colonel.
I like to think so.
I love it. He just snapping down the stairs.
Why the hell aren't they dead yet? It can't be that hard. They've only got 5 men.
They've got the hero of Ishval and the Hawk's Eye on their side. We should have corpses piling up high. Unless...
In the foot! Damn! Oh my god.
We have a high number of wounded, but not a single fatality. At last check, none of those injured were even critical.
And remember how you said kill everybody?
Us. Send in Dimitri and Kim's squad. I want their dead bodies stacked in front of me, and I want it done now!
Yep, he saw everyone as expendable.
Colonel Mustang must have gone soft.
Obviously. He can't possibly think this will work.
If there's one thing softer than Mustang, it's the men under your command. You might as well send in children.
Holding you here as our prisoner helps to ensure that the soldiers of Briggs won't take it upon themselves to stage a coup d'etat.
Oh, they're definitely going to do that. Here we go. Here we go.
All right.
Hey,
It's time
guys.
to kiss this cellar goodbye. Let's tear the throats out of any spineless fool that tries to get in our way.
Brutal. Brutal.
I wonder if your dolls are as strong as my men. What do you think?
I mean, I don't want them to die. I don't actually want their throats ripped out, but...
What's their head count?
We're not sure. Going by their gear, it looks like they're from the north.
They're from Briggs?
Huh? Oh! Oh yeah, that's death. You know, Briggs is killing people. Yeah.
Listen, guys. If it comes down to it, just leave me behind.
Roger that.
Oh.
You could at least pretend like you're willing to die by my side. They might be out of ammunition.
Then it's time for us to move in.
Round up all of the men that we have left.
Yep, move in, let them take your ammunition. Or this is the drop-off of the supplies.
Yoo-hoo, Riza! It's about time, Rebecca.
Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
It's good to see you, Colonel. It's been a long time, huh?
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Second Lieutenant Maria Ross, returning to active duty without permission, sir.
Yes! Yes! Oh my god. They had Brosh at the end of the last episode, and I was like, oh, we never even know what's going on with Ross. Holy crap. Tear gas. Oh! I love this group. I love this group that we've compiled.
So you got those things in Xing? Is that where all of this stuff is from?
Oh, wow.
I didn't know you were involved in this. Where did you procure all these weapons? And who did you go through to get them?
You asked who? I'll let him tell you.
Was it Old Man Fu?
Is it some Xingese official? This is Colonel Roy Mustang speaking. I'm honored to have your support.
Man, whose ass do you think you're kissing?
Havoc.
Preferred if we kept things casual, Colonel.
Xing Havoc?
Oh my god.
So, who do I send the bill to?
Office of the Fuhrer. And start a tab.
And start a
Fullmetal
tab.
Alchemist.
Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to have them back. Especially Ross. Like, she went through it, man. Still waiting for that solar eclipse.
I guess we should get going.
I do have a countermeasure for his transmutation circle, but I'd rather prevent him from activating it in the first place.
Yes, agree.
And if we destroy his container, we might be able to kill him. And not only that, we might be able to free all the souls that he has trapped inside of him.
Oh, I love that.
We're heading out now, and we're gonna kick that bearded bastard's ass.
Just be careful.
Right.
Stop him from doing that. It's a code. It's a code. Hey, girl!
Father's about to reveal the secret of immortality, and we don't want to be late for that.
And we won't be.
Oh, May.
This father guy must have told you his plans.
Of course he told me. The select few of us that he's chosen will ascend to even greater heights, and the nation of Amestris will change the world.
That's what he said to the other people. And guess what happened to them?
You bastards are beyond hopeless.
What?
Oh! Oh, girl! Oh!
You don't know anything about sacrifice, and yet you're the first to talk about its necessity.
You're betraying your country.
You think so? Our country could very well regard me as a hero once this is all over.
Absolutely.
However, I'm still not as merciful as our celebrated hero of Ishval.
No, wait! What the?
They showed the bullet hole. That's crazy. See, I like this about her to other people, not her brother. Which, by the way, where is he? There he is. Oh my god. Ask and you shall receive.
What's going on down here, Major?
Colonel Mustang and his former subordinates have chosen the path of dissidence.
First he murdered Lieutenant Ross, and now he's kidnapped the Fuhrer's wife? The man has got to be pure evil!
Wait until you find out.
I need to find the young lord soon. But how? It's impossible to trace him with this enormous presence underground interfering.
Oh.
Wait.
I didn't think about that.
It feels like the presence has somehow tripled in size since yesterday.
Why? He's just bored. He's just constantly bored. Yeah, what about those hanging bodies? I feel like those pipes have something to do with it. Like, does Father, like, zap them with a Philosopher's Stone and they awaken? I knew it, but what does that mean?
Wait, there's another way we can get in. The third laboratory.
Oh.
That's how Al and the Colonel snuck underground when they fought Lust.
Okay, let's do that. I totally forgot about that.
Wait, what was that? You said you're a state alchemist?
I need you to help me. Scar is trying to kill me!
Oh!
That guy's on the wanted list! Heads up!
I'm not mad about it. Scar's like, hey, good plan, kid.
That was a mean thing to do.
Ah, shut up. Come on.
Oh, poor Hohenheim. You see where Al gets it. It's like very courageous, like army marching music, and I have a feeling that it's going to come to an abrupt halt and a major cliffhanger that's going to break my heart.
What? Why do I have to go with him?
It's best to divide the groups based on their skill in alchemy. My alchemy is a little unique, so I'll be fine on my own. On second thought, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have a bodyguard, so I might as well take the young lady with me.
Oh. Dope.
I'd rather keep the young lady's company for myself than share with a lot of you.
What a weird statement to make.
Old man.
Let's go.
He's not pervy, but definitely Lanfan being able to sense things. It's a good idea.
So, you're getting desperate to search for the Xingyi's prince, aren't you? Go find him.
But
You don't need to worry about us.
Oh, what a kindness.
You care deeply about him, don't you?
Be careful, and thank you.
Every single time, it just makes me smile. That was such a kindness.
Please, sir, don't! We still haven't finished the soul bonding tests!
Shut up!
Oh, yeah.
What else are we gonna use them? Ugh.
Yep, that seems like that's the way that was gonna go. Oh boy. How do you command them? Oh. Holy crap. I can't believe I have to leave it at that. I don't think there's a end credit scene at the end of this one, but it's the last time I'm probably gonna hear this song, so yeah, there isn't anything. Okay, so Father obviously knows that Selim is being held captive. I knew it was like the clinking was like sending a signal. That is crazy that it could reach him and that he could hear it, but I'm also not surprised at the same time. I was like, it has to be Sloth. Father himself. Okay. Great plan with Roy to like literally show that that everyone at Central pretty much is willing to, you know, let the Führer's wife die. And then her asking, like, if they were a traitor to her husband or if her husband abandoned her. And Roy saying, I don't know. Great. That is perfect because we don't necessarily know how to take that. We don't know where he is. Somewhere, I'm sure. And I'm glad that she got to witness the fact that somebody actually said they only want Mustang alive. They don't care about anyone else. And it kind of made her realize that she's expendable. Not that she's like super important to anything like that about Central, but the fact that even the Führer's wife doesn't matter to them. The fact that like all of these soldiers weren't dying from like Roy and Hawkeye, that they were just injuring them. You know, sometimes showing a little bit of mercy goes a long way because like all of them were like, they're like, oh, this is the great hero of Ishval and, you know, we should be dead. And it's just like between Hawkeye and Mustang, like bodies should be piling up. And it's just like, I like how Olivier's like, oh, he must be soft, you know, and like we know that that's not the case, but and again, anytime that you can show somebody mercy is a way of then letting them know that you still value their life and that they're not expendable to you, that it's not just like, you're the enemy, you're dead. And that's the way Central thinks, that's the way Father thinks, that's the way the homunculus think. So I think that works in our favor. Now, the Briggs soldiers, they just straight up cutting people. They're just like, nope, you're done. You know, shit. And, you know, like even Olivier was just like, you know, like I'm not as merciful as Mustang and just, I don't know what Alex is going to do. I think like maybe he's more on the side of like Roy showing mercy. So maybe he was just kind of surprised that Olivier actually point blank killed somebody. And it's just like, you know, it is Alex. It's not palatable for him. It's not easy for him. He doesn't want to do... He doesn't want to kill. He doesn't have that. It's not easy for him. That doesn't make him weak. No matter what his sister says, it does not make him weak. What makes him weak is that I think him not picking a side, like fighting for his stance of like not killing Ishvalans and really standing like put and just holding firm. And what he did is he couldn't kill them, but he also couldn't remain And so he just kind of walked away and didn't really help anybody or do anything. He did pick a side of cowardice. And I get that and I understand that, but like, I don't know where their relationship takes us. Again, like, I love when she is like that bad bitch and she ain't putting up with shit. Not towards Alex though. That's the only time where I'm just like, oh, girl, you're killing me. Stop it. But anybody else? Get them. I love that. I loved the Briggs soldiers with the Ishvalans being held, well, not being held, but staying at the mansion because it was holding plenty of people. I absolutely love that. I don't know if Alex was in on that. We had Brosh at the end of the last episode, and then Maria Ross coming back. I was like, wow, we haven't heard from Brosh in a really long time. And in my head, I was thinking, oh, we haven't heard from Maria Ross. And then boom, there she is. That's amazing. And like, I was like, who are they going to call? And like, again, the captions ruined it for me because it said Havoc, but I was like, oh, like, that's amazing. That's so amazing that like, and I don't know if it was a long game for him playing weak in the hospital for as long as they possibly could. Not that he isn't weak and that he's not paralyzed, but like really feeling sorry for himself and making it seem like he was just going to go home and give up. I don't know if that was a long game or not, but like Havoc was like, he was ready. Rebecca showing up and just being like, hello, I have all of this stuff for you guys. And it all be the Jingies stuff that they don't know how to defend against. Oh, it's genius. It's so genius. Now, the things that are awake now, they're not ready. That was stressed, that they haven't been tested. So we don't know what their faults are, if they'll fail. Or if, they can be commanded easily. I'm not quite sure what their job is, but I'm sure Father has the ability to control them because of like the little, the same thing that like Sloth and all of them have on them. All the homunculus have the lines on them. And I don't think Father could puppet them necessarily, but like there's a way to like tap into it or something. I don't know. But all of the philosopher fluid, I don't know, going into them. I want to say blood, but it looked like there were philosopher stones in a liquid suspended. It wasn't like straight up blood. And like just the one eye popping out. I was waiting for like this to happen and it was like boom. And I was like, that's horrifying. And I saw a brief glimmer in the like on the next episode thing where I was like, oh, I got to turn that off. That is something. I can't wait for that. But I also know that there's a new song at the beginning of the next episode because I accidentally clicked on the next one and I was like, oh, ew, gross, a new song. It's disgusting until I fall in love with it again. So, guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this episode, it will be available on my Patreon and up to 3 episodes early. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. How you doing? How you doing? I would love to say that I'm distraught. I am not. I'd love to say that I'm excited. I'm worried. And I would love to say that this was very informative. Not really. Not really. There was just a bunch of, like, our teams are all coming together. I love all the people that we have collected in our team. They are amazing. And Hohenheim letting Lanfan go. Like we have, like, really good people, but, like, I don't know how it's all going to work. I don't know. I'm going to see that in the next episode. Oh, my gosh. How did Hohenheim just shoot up the list of, like, the best characters? Like, him pretending that he's like, oh, I just want the young lady with me. And I'm going, like, what a perv. And he's like, hey, get out of here. Like, he's so good. He's so good. But it was very correct having Scar and Ed go off together because of alchemy and alchemy and Father being able to turn that off. Now, I don't know if he's going to do that for the rest of Amestris. I don't know how we stop that. I don't know if we can. But I do know that Father's on his way down. Or, well, Dad is on his way down to see Father. And I don't want alchemy shut off because that means Ed is susceptible to bad things. Scar and Hohenheim should be okay-ish. I say that with a lot of confidence, and I don't think I should. I feel like that's a mistake. Yeah, I shouldn't do that. My bad. But what did you guys think of this episode? Let me know in the comments down below. I am so excited for the next song series, start of the next season, whatever it may be, the next the next round, the final round of episodes. I can't believe it's going to be over soon. That makes me want to puke. Quite frankly, I'm starting to get mildly upset that it's ending, but I'm heavily looking forward to it. This show means a lot to me. The fact that I've bonded with these characters the way that I have, with the music the way that I have, with just the story and everything. I am so looking forward to knowing how this story ends and moving on to the next thing that like will make me feel the same but different, because there are so many things that I'm watching that make me feel that way, and they are all vastly different and they're all equally amazing. So guys, come back here for the next episode, and in the meantime, I'll see ya.